Hello again, John Reeves.
Brandon Rampani.
Reef Point Real Estate and Construction today to talk about property management. I'm going to start today with a real quick story. A buddy of mine, a fellow Marine officer in the Marines, was looking at buying a house in 2008. He saw a house that was overlooking a cliffside in Mission Valley, and he really wanted to put an offer on this unit and buy it. After a little bit of convincing, he opted not to because of what we told him. We said, you do not want to go and buy a property that the mortgage is going to be higher than the like rents in the area. So, bottom line, he ended up finding a house that had another unit attached to it. So when he went and bought this house, now the other person living in it, or in that duplex, was able to offset his rent. So now he lived cheaper because someone else was paying for the other half of his mortgage. Bottom line is, when he got out of the Marine Corps, he was actually able to take some time off and go sail around Mexico on a sailboat that he purchased, because he now had passive income from the unit that he purchased, because the mortgage was less than the rent, which is fantastic. His rent, not only did it pay his mortgage, it gave him money to survive on while he could enjoy a trip around Mexico off the coast. So, great experience, and that focuses on why we are, again, a proponent of working with military buyers, because of our property management experience. We are a licensed property management firm, and we're going to make sure that when we represent you as a buyer, we're going to look at a home as a future asset that we're going to manage for you. So not only do we have the integrity as when we're looking at homes to do the right thing on the purchase side, we actually believe that in 3 years we're going to be called on to manage that property. So there's no way we're going to set you up for failure, because that would be setting us up for failure as well. We want you to find a property that we're going to manage, and it's going to make sure it either breaks even or makes money every month.
Every single home and customer that we have always is analyzed by a computer system that we can tell what bedroom, how much rent's going to be in that area. This analyzation is very important for us when we commit with a buyer on buying a home. Why is that important? Because, like we said, we want the rent of the future renter to be able to offset or pay for that mortgage. Why? Because that's an investment, both short-term and long-term.
So, a few years, you buy this house, you move away. Why? You get a PCS, or you decide that you're going to buy a nicer home. You're going to buy a bigger home. You're expanding. What are we going to do? Well, the first thing is we prepare your property. We're going to make sure that it's prepared so it gets the highest and best rent, whether that's repairs, painting, upgrades, whatever it is, so you can maximize rent. Then we're going to market it. We're going to make sure it's well marketed. Those potential renters, we're going to interview them, we're going to screen them, we're going to make sure that they qualify to rent your property. Then we're going to insert that renter into the home and make sure that it's managed. So if there's things that happen during the course of the 2 years you're gone, that they're all taken care of for you, that it's